Last time on Standard Aerei, you all made it to Aerei Cliffs and received a job from Mr. Gonathan Gromlin, who turned out didn't really need the help, but you took the money anyway, and then he offered you another job. So you all settled into the tavern to try to decide which job to take, because they were both lots of money, and you guys definitely could use some money, and it seems like it was worthwhile to stick together. So you guys decided to flip a coin, but as you did, your friend Shift, who had become very inebriated, reached out his glass to call scepters or crowns, and as he did, he mysteriously vanishes from sight. I want everyone to give me perception checks. I want to know who actually immediately sees that he's gone. Also, you will determine, if you hear his glass shattering upon the ground as he vanishes.
Hank has Shift pegged.
What do you got, Hank?
Oh, I crit.
Oh, gee.
Me too, baby.
Oh!
I rolled a 10.
Okay.
I got a 24.
We'll just say then that everybody hears it. It was a pretty low DC, and you guys were like, critted! Hank, Archer, and Sapala, immediately turn around, whereas Tia kind of has a struggle to locate the source immediately, but then, figures it out. And behind you, you hear the glass shatter. You all turn in the direction where Shift was definitely just behind you. And you see the coin spinning upon the ground. And you see the shattered glass. But your friend Shift is gone.
Tia, look for a body. Last time he appeared somewhere, someone was dead.
I think the glass ate him.
I think the glass ate him? Is that what Archer just said?
Yeah.
Oh.
And it got too full and it exploded? What happened? Does this always happen when he drinks?
Yes.
That doesn't seem factual. Hold on. And Hank will, put his foot on the coin, to just press it down into one side, while still looking at Tia. Is I don't think that's very factual. Because we've seen him drink before, yes?
But, he's a shoemaker, and shoemakers do weird things.
Oh, yes, that's right.
Awesome. Give me deception rolls. Archer and Sapala, why don't you give me insight?
Oh, boy.
Tia got a 21.
Hank got a 25.
Okay. And Archer got a what for insight?
12.
Oh, and Sapala got a what for insight?
18.
To be fair, Sapala knew our bullshit from before.
That is fair. He knew it was bullshit. I don't think you actually knew the whole of it, what he actually is, but you were just yes. So Archer is once again okay, sure, shoemakers are weird.
I don't wear shoes. I don't understand what they do.
They're wonderful and dangerous.
Okay, I'll take your word for that.
What's the flip?
Oh, right.
And Hank lifts his foot.
Crowns. Looks like it's the dragon.
As everyone is sort of having side conversations, Sapala is actually going to look for a Shift if he can find him.
Sure, give me an investigations check.
Oh no. Well, it's a 10.
I mean, you look, you go around to the other patrons and, kind of describe him, and they all indicate to you that, yeah, they had seen him. Surely he was around here somewhere. And you check the bathroom, you ask the bartender. No one really seems to know where he went, and all you found was, the shards of glass and honestly what looks like the shape of his feet on the ground with the glass. So it doesn't make sense.
Wait a minute. I have an idea. Magic. I'm gonna see if he's invisible. Or he's a ghost. One or the other.
Okay, great. Give me an Arcana check.
Archer checks with his axe.
Oh my god, oh no.
13. And I do exactly that. I'm pointing my axe in the area that he's in.
Okay.
Not swinging it like a weapon, just poking
prodding.
it like it's my prodding stick.
So you're prodding the air. You're not making contact with anything. You don't sense anything immediately magic in the area, but then again, you're not very familiar with magic. Some of you kind of get a touch of a weird blue taste in your mouth in the direction of the bar, but you don't make any contact with anyone who might be invisible and standing there.
To throw it out there, you would not really touch anything if there was a ghost there, too.
Is that Hank saying that to Archer IRL right now?
Absolutely. Yeah,
okay.
Here you go. Technically, if there was a ghost there, you wouldn't really be feeling anything either, because they're incorporeal.
What?
Gesundheit.
You want to try saying that word again?
He's incorporeal.
Even better. Okay, great. Moving on.
Arger hears this and is immediately terrified. And he goes right over to Hank and goes,
Oh, he's a ghost? He's a ghost!
I mean, I'm not saying he's a ghost, but I'm not saying he's not a ghost.
You said he's incorporeal.
So you start shouting in the bar, and Elegant kind of waves a rag at you. He goes, now, none of that here in my bar. Y'all relax.
Tia kind of tries to go and calm him down and goes, Arger, he just went poof to his shoemaker shop. He's not a ghost.
I lean over to the barmaid and I go, very quietly, I go,
Excuse me, ma'am. You need to
Yes.
know that your bar is haunted.
Oh, I know.
Wait, what?
It's okay. They don't bother nobody, and I don't bother them.
and Archer just stares blankly for about 5 seconds.
She chuckles and continues, like, doing bartender things.
Yeah, he's stunned.
Do you just believe her, or...?
He's no reason not to.
Okay.
Why would he doubt her?
In that case, seeing Hank very calm and talking about him teleporting and bodies appearing, he kind of just goes over to Hank and looks at him and just goes, "Do you have any idea where he actually may have gone, Mr. Hank?"
Looks at Arger, freaking out a little bit, and like leans in a little closer to Sapala and goes, "The important thing is he's not our problem anymore." He was telling me that sometimes he teleports to these weird places, and he thinks that our place is one of those weird places, and he's never coming back. So...
That's a really hard pill to swallow, actually, Mr. Hank.
I mean, he was nice and all, but I mean, if he's gone, you know?
I guess, but I hope it's not the last we see of him, but okay.
There's other people I would have preferred that happen to, obviously, but like, you know, he's... People come, people go.
Sapala's just kind of staring at him blankly, kind of blinking, and kind of shrugs.
Everyone dies sometimes. I'll remember that phrase from him.
That's very true.
Hannah, you look like you want to interject.
I'm assuming since I'm standing right next to them, I can hear all this, and I kind of pipe in like, well, sometimes he said he comes back.
Not here.
But you don't know that. He doesn't even know that.
Wishful thinking.
I think we'll see him again.
But maybe if you click your heels 3 times, he'll magically appear.
She actually does that.
He doesn't currently appear.
As they're talking, because clearly Archer's not paying attention to them, I take little leaves from my bag and put it where his glass broke and start muttering a prayer to Arven, goddess of the undead, assuming he's dead, and I'm trying to have him be at ease in the
Sad
afterlife.
face. Okay, you do that. Now there are leaves on the ground. Patrons kind of stare at you funny, but no one says anything or stops you.
If they look at me, I go,
A man has died! Don't any of you care?
One guy is in the middle of a sip, and he goes, "Oh, someone died," and he pours a little of the whiskey he's drinking on the floor, and then he keeps drinking it.
That's the spirit! Spirit.
Anyway.
then he goes over to the rest of the gang, sorry.
Arger, we'll be okay. Trust me. As your leader, this will be just fine. We'll find a new one.
What?
Yeah, we'll find a new friend, a new adventurer somewhere. Maybe we'll get that Calvin guy.
You're the leader, okay. Sure.
Trust me to make these hard calls.
Steph, do we see one of the waitresses try to clean up the glass or anything like that? Or because Sapala will probably try to grab a broom and help because he feels bad.
Oh, no. Right now, it's just kind of there. I mean, no, but it's pretty busy right now, so a lot of people might not even really notice it's there. Because it's starting to be evening at this point, and folks are coming in, having their drinks. It seems like it's a hot little spot. It's starting to get a little smoky in here as people, have a cigar or two.
I mean, in that case, then he would probably ask the bartender for a broom to clean that up because he doesn't want anybody to get hurt.
I have a question. Does Apollo have prestidigitation?
He does not.
It's Tia that has prestidigitation?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you say we should clean that up out loud or anything like that?
Yeah, I probably. He would probably just be like, "I'm gonna get a broom," and like go ask for a broom.
Yeah, then Tia would just be like, "Oh, no need," and then like literally just snaps and the glass is gone.
Clean as a whistle. Glass and the leaves gone.
Spala would just see that and kind of look at Tia and just be like, "Wait, you could do that the whole time? Why did you want a broom in the boat then?"
Learning experience? I'm on an adventure. I gotta learn how to clean sometime.
I mean, but if you've got magic to do that, why do you need the broom?
Character.
I feel like there's a hole here in your thinking.
I don't know. I just thought it would be cool to learn how to broom.
She's trying to pad that resume.
I could still teach you to broom, but okay.
Archer sees the glass disappear and he's mortified. And he looks and he goes,
That was the last thing we had of Shift. It's all gone now.
Oh.
Nope, we have this coin.
He's gone. Was that his coin?
Yes. Keep it. Here.
We need to hold on to that.
Open your hand.
I open my hands.
Just place it in the palm. Crowns up.
I gingerly put it in my satchel and go like,
We need to respect his memory.
You have one special shift gold coin.
that's going in my inventory.
Shift coin.
So as the coin has decided your fate, do you all decide then to go, like, what are you guys doing? Are you guys bunking somewhere for the night? Are you going back to see if Gonathan is still at his shop? Like, what is the plan of action here?
Spala would just look to Hank and look, because he's the leader.
Shit. All right. Would Hank have known or overheard that Shift got a room? I feel like that's when Hank was in love.
Yeah, I think Hank was in love. I don't think Hank was paying attention. Also, like, Shift would have the key on him still.
So, Hank will saunter up to the bar. Hi.
What can I do you for?
Do you have any rooms available?
Yes, we have 2.
Perfect. How much for both of them?
Oh, we can call it an even 6 silver.
Perfect. Do you serve breakfast in the mornings?
We do.
Fantastic. Here's a nice shiny gold piece. Consider that a tip. I don't like dealing with change.
Oh, big spender. And she just tucks it into her bodice. And she reaches under the counter. She pulls out 2 keys. They're shaped like fish.
And they have a bed, single, double, queen, jacks.
Each of them have 2 twins.
Perfect. Hank turns around with the 2 keys, and he hands one to Sapala, and he goes, "This is for the boys' room." And he hands one to Tia and goes, "This is for the girls' room."
Where are you staying?
Oh, I'm going to be down here for the night.
You're not gonna sleep?
I don't sleep.
That doesn't seem healthy.
That explains a lot. You look like you don't sleep.
Oh, no!
That's one of my character traits. That's one of my
Savage.
physical descriptions. Is Mike Birbiglia has not slept for weeks.
I mean, Tia pipes up. She's like, I don't technically sleep either.
Barkley does.
Yeah, that's why there's an Arger.
What about me?
Oh, Barkley's sleeping with you tonight.
Yay!
So it's settled then. We'll rest here for the evening, get your dinner, check around town if you want. I don't know. And then we'll meet here in the morning for breakfast. And then we'll tell Gonathan we're taking the not ocean job because of our wondrous luck on it.
Okay.
I don't think we had much luck on the ocean. I think you might be wrong about that.
That's never mind. Yes, you are correct. We did not have very good luck on it.
Was there anything anyone else wanted to do, or should I fast forward to the next morning?
Hank would just pretty much spend the night kind of like sitting up at the bar, reading, writing, doing his little note-taking thing. Maybe pressing Elegant for some information on the town.
So she's cleaning up around you, starting to close up. You see her lock the door and then stoke the fire in the main room. You're kind of the only one there with her at this point. There's like one other person and they're drunk and, well, seemingly drunk and passed out kind of deal in the corner. Sort of deal with like a mug gripped in their hand still. Like,
To the bitter end.
what are you asking her?
Mainly just, did she notice anything about the attack of the town? And then the other one that Hank is kind of dancing around, but very interested in, is, are there any temples or churches?
So she's cleaning up, and she looks and she says, "Oh, sure, yeah. Yep, I definitely the strangest storm I ever did see. Came out of nowhere, and lots of thunder, lightning, rain coming down in sheets. I thought for sure that they were going to flood the tavern, but I got real lucky, only broke a window because some dingaling outside got struck by lightning because he decided that he was going to try and fight the clouds with his spear. Very bright of him."
Was the attempt to throw it, or was he, like, stabbing upward?
The second option.
He didn't live, did he?
No, he sure didn't.
Oh. Another one gone to waste.
Well, it's not really a waste if it wasn't a very good use of space in the first place.
I know. Stupid games, stupid prizes.
Exactly. You know what I'm talking about.
Completely understand.
And then she continues, like, cleaning up around you.
Like, so are there any, cleric organizations in town, you know, people of the cloth?
Yeah, there's a few clerics, temples, healing places. A couple devoted to some of the other gods. Not many folks frequent it go, but it's up closer to the residential area. You know, a lot of shrines out that way. They're pretty small, and I think it's only run by one cleric.
That's typical nowadays. Do you know which one they go for?
I think we have a couple here. I know for sure Deep Seychelles is up there, and I think we also have what's that real smart one? I'm not super good with gods.
You mean Mistra, like magic, or are you talking about Agma?
No, the second one, Agma, him. The one about book learning and all that. I guess, supposedly, whoever started this here town, it's all about books. He made a lot of good sales, established the town, started trade routes, that kind of deal.
Alright, well, I don't want to keep you up too late, so I'll let you get back to your things.
Oh, no worries. I'm a night prowler anyhow. And she goes over to the guy who appears to be drunk, and she gives him a good kick, and she goes, "You ain't paying for room, so get out."
That's all I had from my side.
Okay. And did anyone else want to do anything?
So it's going to be very film noir / city pop for Ardra. He's going to be wandering the streets in the middle of the night with lit by street lights in this melancholy mood, and he's going to be looking for any sign of familiarity and any sign of like just kind of like understanding that he's, you know, in a different world. Half of it is like, what am I supposed to do? Half of it is, there's so much new around me, I don't understand it. So he's basically just taking in the sights. For the viewers at home or listeners at home, imagine from the Ninja Turtles movie when Raph is walking around town at night. Very much like that. Very kind of mellow, but, you know, there's definitely the lights of the city are keeping him company.
Does he meet a hockey mask wearing vigilante?
He does not. They don't play hockey in Aerei Cliffs.
He uses golf clubs.
Yeah, Casey Jones had a lot of his arsenal.
They're more into sea sports.
Ah. But yeah, he kind of is like wandering the city, kind of sullen. I don't know if anything pops up or kind of shows kind of gives him something to write home about for the night, but he kind of is exploring.
Let's find out. Give me a perception roll. And you have advantage because you can use smell.
Perception roll, coming right up. Dirty 20.
Yeah, you definitely hear and smell this. You hear a bunch of kids laughing, and you can smell an outhouse sort of smell. That smell would be vaguely familiar to you as someone in a cave situation. You guys just kind of dug a hole, and that was the hole everybody used. So this was a very familiar smell, and you're like, oh, what's happening here? So you come around a corner, and you see an outhouse being rocked back and forth. It looks like it's a communal outhouse, which is a small, like, wooden shack-like building over essentially a shit pit. And there are 3 small children, like tabaxi children around it, and they're rocking it back and forth, and you can also hear from inside someone's in there, and the person is shouting, "You damn kids! Get away from the outhouse!" And the kids are all like, "Ah!" And they see you, And they're like, oh no, scatter! And they all run in different directions. And then a minute later, the door opens and a tabaxi, like with his pants half on, shouts, "You damn kids! I know where your mothers live!" And then he goes back in. That's what you encounter.
All right then.
That's a moment of familiarity, though. Everyone has a shit still.
Everybody still poops. It's an important thing to know.
Shitty kids still exist. Awesome.
Yeah. It's literally shitty kids.
The pun.
It's a nostalgia moment. You remember when you were rocking your father over the shit pit in your cave. Hey, stop it!
What did I tell you about this, Archer? Don't fucking do this.
But it's funny! It's always funny!
Oh god, it's everywhere. It's in his trunk. Oh god.
It's in my raccoon wounds.
God damn it, you little feral beasts!
So what would Sapalo like to do?
Assuming I would overhear what Hank was talking about finding a temple.
I mean, did you stay down there instead of going to the room?
No, in that case, he probably would have explored the city. If Archer was going out, he probably would have gone out too until he realized Archer was doing something not smelling great. So he probably would have tried to be like, well, you do that, I'm gonna go there, that anywhere else. Yeah.
Sure, parted ways. So you're just wandering around the city. What is Paul looking for?
He's looking for a temple, of any kind of religious service, preferably Deep Shasalis, because he's familiar with that, but if not, whatever he can find.
I guess give me a survival check. You've never really been in the city. You've never navigated land.
Yep.
You'd have to figure out how to understand how to get to places.
Street signs a real obstacle.
Right? I mean, I don't know if he would understand that street signs are a thing.
Well, that would be a 6. I have guidance. Why I choose not to use it on myself is a mystery to me.
It's also a mystery to me, but so Sapala gets lost. You wander around. You pass a bunch of different things. One of the things you pass appears to be a board that says, in kind of scorched letters, Adventure Guild board. And there's like different writs on there and posters. Like some of them appear to be like wanted posters. Some of them seem to be job requests. And you realize that you're standing right next to the remains of what would have been the Adventure Guild.
Do I see anybody else in there? Does it look like there's anybody trying to...
I mean, it's not totally decimated, but it doesn't look super functional. You can see that there's some attempts at repairing it in the process.
Okay, so it doesn't appear abandoned or anything.
No, it doesn't appear abandoned. You can probably see some candles in the window flickering, like as if someone's up doing whatever. But like a big portion of the roof is kind of gaping. And it does appear to be like closed for the evening. You know what I mean? It is pretty late.
In that case, if he can't really find where he's going, he's gonna try to get back to where he came from and get back to the inn, hopefully.
I'm going to assume that Sapala is not completely hopeless and can at least retrace his steps to get back to the inn safely. We're going to say that happens. You go back to the inn, and you probably see Hank just sitting there chilling. Elegant has probably by this time gone to bed herself.
In that case, he would probably end up approaching Hank real briefly. Mr. Hank, can I ask you a weird question?
Sure, what's up?
I checked out the room before I went out earlier, and there's this weird, big, like, stout cauldron under the bed. What is that for?
So, I was gonna try and come up with a colorful thing for that, but I just can't think of one right now. You poop or pee in it. You are talking about a chamber pot, right?
The thing that sits under the bed? Is that
No,
is that
I'm asking you, Billy. You are talking about a chamber pot, right?
Oh, yeah,
Okay, sure.
yeah.
I didn't want it to be like a fucking ottoman or something like that you're picturing, and I'm like, you just shit in it. You shit in the ottoman.
No. In character, he's specifically talking about a chamber pot without realizing
I'm
it.
just making sure that I'm making sure I'm picking up the vibes.
You fucking shit in your ottoman, kid.
That's a closet. Yeah, that's for your dailies. Your functions.
You do it in a pot? That's so weird.
Well, it's not like we like keep it; we get rid of it afterwards. But that's in case like it's the middle of the night and you have to, you know.
Oh. I mean, it would be a long walk to the ocean from here. Yeah.
Tia, what would you like to do? Please, God, save me.
Tia would be probably missing home at this point. And she'd probably go sit at the docks, do her 4-hour trance that she does, you know. Kind of reflecting on everything. Then she'd probably write a letter out to her parents.
I will read it, and eventually will receive a response. Obviously, there are no current post offices open at this hour.
Mm-hmm. She'll probably keep it until she can send it. Because she doesn't know if there's a post office here or not, but she's just writing because she has the chance. There's not chaos going on right now.
Yeah, that's for sure. That's for sure. Okay. Very cute. Yeah, so you have this nice little relaxing moment. You do your trance, you write your letter. Where would you say she's sitting? By the water at this point?
Yeah, she's probably sitting at the water, probably kicking her feet in the water, kind of just chilling. Maybe the moon's setting.
You're chilling, the moon is big and bright tonight. And it's very pretty. And as you're trancing, give me a wisdom save.
11.
Cool. So it doesn't hurt, but something starts to come through. You swear you hear a woman's voice. You swear you do. You swear you hear a woman saying, "Be careful. Don't trust him. Be careful. Tia." And then you kind of come out of your trance.
Who am I not trusting? Who? The fuck? Do I see anyone?
There's no one there.
I don't like it. I wowould probably go back to the bar to write the letter then. Just not be comfortable there.
You go back to the bar and you pretty much see Sapala and Hank staring at each other uncomfortably. Yeah, so essentially Hank seems to be describing something awkward to Sapala. You can choose to stay here and write your letter in the common room, or you can go up to the privacy of your room.
I've probably had enough weirdness. I'll probably go to my individual room.
So Tia just gives you guys side-eye and, like, continues up the stairs, like, shaking her head, like, okay.
Anyways, then you just let it go.
You know, I'm glad we're having this conversation because I feel like I'm going to have to tell Arger about this. It seems important.
Oh my god. Okay, we fast forward to the next morning before we have additional talk about chamber pots.
I have a quick question.
Is it about chamber pots? Because if it is, no.
Hey, you started it.
I did not.
No, I fully started it. That's me.
Wait, no, time out. Outhouse.
Well, I guess, you know what, that's fair.
Yeah, outhouse.
Talk about an outhouse.
You gave us poop
brain. Great detail about how to use an outhouse or chamber pot. I did not do that.
You said squat over the poop pit. You made it very clear the poop.
Fine, it was my fault, but now I want it to stop. I take responsibility, now fuck off.
That's fair.
Fast forward to the next morning. It's a beautiful morning. Everyone probably slept fine, whatever. I don't know. You can tell me how you slept. You're your own person.
I didn't.
Oh, right, yeah. Hank just chills out in the fire, and when Elegance comes in, you startle the shit out of her, and she's like, Jesus.
Good morning.
You didn't go to a room? Oh my god. Do you want breakfast? I mean, give me a sec, and I'll have it up and going, but jeepers, you could have at least stoked the fire.
I wasn't paying attention, I'm sorry.
Yeah. And she just kind of throws a log in and starts about her day.
What's for breakfast?
What I put in front of you?
Okay, I was gonna see if you needed any help or anything like that, but...
I got this handled. This is my business, but I appreciate it. And she kind of sachets herself into the back area.
I'm gonna judge the shit out of this breakfast.
So you guys can decide whoever's coming down, whatever. The smell of breakfast starts filling the inn. There's like a smell of some sort of a sausage, possibly a fish sausage. They have bacon, and they appear to also, have like the smell of probably fresh bread. Simple stuff.
Yeah, just go down and sit with Hank.
So as you sit with Hank, Elegance comes out. She's got a platter pretty much prepared for like the group of you, because she figures everyone is going to eat, everyone who bought a room.
Your typical kind of like continental breakfast, like fantasy equivalent of like...
Yeah, but it's very fresh.
Yeah. That wasn't a shot against continental breakfasts.
Well, I don't know if you've ever had a bad continental breakfast, but it can go terribly wrong.
It's true.
I'll come down and I see all this food on the plate in front of me, and I go,
What is this?
Who are you asking?
anyone who will listen.
It's a pause with him at this point.
Sure.
It looks like food, and that smells like fish, but I don't know what the rest of this is. And he'll pick up a piece of bacon, and he'll just, like, take a bite out of it, and just be like, oh my gosh, Arger, you have to, like, he just, like, shoves the other half of his bacon into his mouth.
You're forcibly fed bacon, Arger.
I have a quick biology question for
Sure.
the DM. I am an elephant man,
Yep.
and elephants are herbivores. Can I process bacon?
There's nothing in the handbook about Luxodon specifically being vegan or, like, vegetarian. But if you're saying that your character is, that's a character choice.
I think he's never experienced it, pretty much. He's mainly, like, eating berries and fruit and nuts
Sure.
and leaves.
I mean, you can roll me a Constitution roll and see how it goes.
Let's see how it goes. Why not?
Fishing for that one.
Nat 20.
You're fine, and it's delicious.
The power of bacon compels you.
See, this is bacon's will.
This is good. What plant is this?
Pig.
Pig. Oh, I've seen pigs before. They don't grow on trees.
You're eating part of a pig.
Is a pig's an animal?
Yeah?
Yeah, it has a cute little face and a little tail.
Don't tell him that.
They're very delicious, though. A lot of things that are cute we eat. Cows.
No, he's right. A lot of cute things are delicious, and he'll just take another piece of bacon and start eating it.
Like, not that that's like a qualifier. Some delicious things happen to be cute, but not all cute things are delicious.
It's fair.
Take butterflies.
Oh, that explains why those... like a boar. Like a big boar.
Yeah.
With, like, the tusks and stuff. The followers of Mahar, they would cook boar because they hunted those.
I mean, I don't care what it's called. It's good.
So he, like, understands the concept that they cooked it, and he's like,
Oh, they eat it! I thought they, like, sacrificed it.
Try this one, it's fish.
But he's fish.
I am not fish.
He is to fish that you are to elephants.
He is friend, not food.
What's an elephant?
Yeah, what's an elephant?
Wait. Are those big things with the long, tall necks? I've seen those before. In a book once.
That's a giraffe.
I'm pretty sure it's an elephant.
So you have a very confusing conversation about what an elephant is for a few...
It looks like a
while.
pig with a long nose and ears. I don't know how else to explain this.
I'm gonna go ahead and speed this along.
Yeah, past breakfast. Maybe skip over that a little bit.
You guys have a nice breakfast. And then what do?
Go to Gonathan and accept the contract?
And then you go to Gonathan's shop, Catatonic.
Does the jingle play?
Yeah, as you open the door, a spectacular song is very excitedly greeting you guys. When you need special item for a lower fee. And then Gonathan interrupts her and says, that's not even the name of the shop. Why do you keep doing this? It's going to scare away customers. They're going to be confused. They're not going to know what store they're in. Hi, guys. Welcome back. Go to the back. What did I tell you about that song? And she's like, I'm sorry. And just kind of goes to the back.
To be fair, I mean, isn't catatonic like a state that people end up in?
Yes, especially if you take the wrong magical potion.
But I like the song.
Yeah.
I mean, that's very sweet of you, but don't encourage her poor behavior. She can sing on her off time, and you can sing with her. It'll be very fun, very good for her. She needs more friends your age. It's good.
Side quest has become to make friends for song.
I was about to say, my hearing this, Arger now personally has a vested goal to make Tia and Song best friends forever. That is, he heard this, he heard the drop of joy in her voice. This needs to happen. Arger's on this.
So Song goes to the back, and Gonathan leans over the counter and goes, oh, did you think about the offers I made you, the quest? Are you taking any of them on?
Yeah, we're gonna deal with the dragon. You can have this weird island one back.
Okay, I'll take the Weird Island one back. Yeah, I'll take that one back too. I need the parchment, and I'll keep that in case you die. And okay, so these are some of the items you're gonna need. And he rolls out what looks like a map in front of you.
Is it a better map than what he had before?
Yeah, this is like professional map.
Thank God.
If you open it up, give me a perception roll.
7.
You're very preoccupied with Song. You're thinking about how you can make her best friends forever with Tia.
I got another crit.
I got a 22.
I am also a 22, oddly enough.
Okay. So, Sapala, Hank, and Tia all look at this map, and in the corner you see, in pink ink, a little flourished hand signature, and then the most recent date. And you read that Song must have copied this map for you, probably out of an atlas or something, as part of her studies. So it's very carefully drawn out. There's a pink signature in the corner, and the map is drawn in like a purpley, almost glittery ink.
Oh my god, she gel penned the thing.
Lisa franked it.
It's perfect.
And you can see that it's a map that directs you to a town called Lobeli, and that's Lobeli. So it is very neatly drawn out. Gonathan gives it to you and says, there you go, that's part of the quest materials, and also this, and he hands you a note indicating that the last known location of this dragon that you guys are supposed to talk to and meet was somewhere around this town, but he hasn't been seen for a couple 100 years. His name is Myson, Myson, Protector of the Weak. You guys are meant to speak to him and ask him about an item. It's like a special rare magical item. And there's a picture of a sealed locked box. It's a pretty sizable box based on the written dimensions. And it has a seal on it.
Are we asking for the box, or are we asking for what's in the box?
You want the item that's inside the box, but the box is specified, like as if the item perhaps needs it. Do you ask that aloud of Gonathan, though?
He does. He says, or do we need the thing inside, or do we just need the box?
You want the item inside, but the box keeps it from the magical essence of it leaking out everywhere and causing problems. It's a very strong magical item that you want, but we want the box too. It has a protective seal on it, and he points at the image. So it looks like a shield with a dragon's head and profile. He goes, I think that's the seal of Bahamut, but I'm not very sure. I'm not a super religious guy. But the item is sealed with this magic, right? And it keeps the item safe, and it keeps other people around it safe. But my buyer really wants this item, as you can tell by the 10,000 gold here.
So we're not supposed to open the box.
I would not open the box if I were you.
What happens if we open the box?
I don't know, but, death could happen. I don't really want you to die. Then I don't get the item, and then you're dead. And I don't really like that very much.
I mean, fair. We've already lost.
Yeah, I was going to say, where's your skinny friend with the rainbow face?
He poofed.
Oh, funny. That's weird.
What's a Bahamut?
Oh, he's one of the gods. I know not a lot of people know about him, but he's one of the gods. Big dragony god, I think. I don't know so much about him. I can't remember what he's the god for. But I hear he's not a bad god, so, that's important.
It was order.
Oh, order. Yeah, so he's the god of order. Yep, so that's what he's doing. I don't know. So apparently his power of order was needed to contain whatever chaotic magical item is inside.
Speaking of, missing comrades, I don't suppose you have someone that we could borrow.
Someone you can borrow? What do you mean?
Well, I mean, this was a 5-person job when you were talking to me about this.
Well, now it looks like it's a 4-person job. She'll be okay.
Are you sure there's not someone disposable that we can hang around?
Maybe a musical person?
I was thinking of someone like a meat shield.
You mean like a musical meat shield?
Oh no, I can't give you my apprentice. Shang is in no fit shape to go fighting anything out in the wild. She can barely even do her cantrips. No. She needs many more hours of practice before I can let her do anything like that. But if you ever want to go to karaoke with the girl, please do. Like I said, she just really needs someone to talk to. She is a lot.
Next time I'm in town. Yes. That sounds like so much fun.
So from the back you hear, really? Yes! And she pokes her head out, and he goes, it is rude to eavesdrop, because I know.
With as much enthusiasm, I just kind of hop up, yeah, really.
I would super duper love that. Oh my god, that's gonna be so much fun. When you get back, it's gonna be so much fun.
Oh my god, we could have
Don't
a
die,
girls'
okay?
night. I won't die. I won't die. I already made a promise to somebody that I wouldn't
I've
die. I won't
always
die.
wanted to have a friend who was a girl.
Me too. Wait, I already have some friends that are girls, but a new one.
I'm so excited. So don't die, so that way we can have this fun time. I'm so excited. And she kind of prances off into the back room.
Hank has the look of just shoe shopping on his face, just like.
Arger is beyond excited that they're friends now. And on top of that, he asks with confusion, but also he's still delighted that they're buddies.
What's a karaoke?
Oh, it's a box that you sing in.
What?
You go into a box and you're singing it. You sing a song. You sing all sorts of songs, musical things, in a box with your friends, very loudly, and usually with alcohol.
Oh, I know a song.
Okay, I don't want to hear it, but that's nice.
I'm with. Oh my god, I agree with Gonathan.
Yes! I've done it!
All right, well, here's your items. Here's your map. And, you know what I'm going to do for you? I'm going to throw in here these 4 health potions as well. For security, you can each have a health potion. Because I don't got any people for you, and I'm old as heck. So I can't go with you. I gotta run the shop and not die. If you want more, we do sell them, so, pony up. But you can have these ones on the house.
Here you go, Archer. You can take mine.
Thank you. What do they do?
You drink them, and they make you feel better, even if someone's kicked the shit out of you.
Oh, so it's like that stuff we drank in the bar.
No. Like, if you get hurt, you can take this and it heals you.
Yeah, like what I did to your arm last night. Except it's just something you drink, so I don't have to use that.
Okay. You also said something, Gonathan, I'm a little confused about.
Yeah, what's up?
You said pony up. Do you have a pony?
No. It's an expression. It means to give me money.
Why didn't you just say that?
I didn't realize that you were that much of an idiot. I'm sorry.
Damn, Gonathan brought the smackdown.
Arger just walks away confused and a little hurt.
He just says it like it is.
That's why I love him.
I didn't mean to make you sad. It's dumb.
He's just dumb. He's stupid.
It's not his fault that he doesn't know what an analogy is, Gonathan.
It's not? Whose fault is it?
Time.
The powers that be, I mean.
Yeah, he was trapped in an iceberg for thousands of years. It's not his fault.
No, that seems fucked up.
Yeah.
Trapped in an iceberg. Okay, fine. It's not his fault. It's the fucking iceberg. You ruined the economy.
What?
I'm gonna go make sure the big guy's okay.
You can give him this and say I'm sorry. And he puts a lollipop on the counter.
Oh.
Is it a big, giant lollipop, or is it like a tiny lollipop?
Yeah, it's one of the swirly ones.
Oh, I can't wait.
I like how he has potions, he has magic items, and candy.
Oh, this is from Shong's stash. We don't tell her.
I was about to say, this is clearly a haberdashery with medicine and candy. I've seen the Hateful Eight. I know what a haberdashery looks like.
All right, good luck. Don't die, everybody. All right, I'm going to go do things now. And he just kind of wanders off to start reorganizing the shelves.
Fucking love Gonathan.
Damn, Gonathan. Okay. Yes, Apollo will go outside with Hank and everybody else, so...
Okay.
Hank goes up to Arger and just goes, pony up is an analogy for paying someone. Also, this thing's called a lollipop. You put it in your mouth.
It's colorful.
And delicious.
It tastes funny.
Well, take the wrapper off first.
Here, let me help.
Okay. It tastes sweet.
It's candy.
It's big. Can I hit people with this?
No.
I mean, technically, but it's not effective.
Oh. It's not as big as my axe, but it's tasty.
Now keep in mind that it's sticky after you lick it, so don't get it stuck to your fur.
Oh!
Immediately stuck to fur.
Right, well, that's a situation that we'll have to learn from. Onward.
Just walks around with a big fucking lollipop stuck to one chest.
Oh my god. Sapala would probably kind of ask Hank, just in passing, how long will it take us to get to Lobely?
Looks like it'll take us about...
According to the map, it looks like it's going to take you at least a day.
At least a day,
Oh.
Hank says with absolute confidence. And not like he just got the answer from the DM.
From the god of knowledge.
Great, let's go.
Fantastic.
Traveling music. Unless there was some kind of conversation you guys wanted to have while you were traveling. I find traveling often is time-consuming and unnecessary.
Yeah. Arjun, next time we get near water, just put some of that on and it'll come off.
Ow!
Or you can do that.
Ow!
I go like, wait, Archer. And I literally just go like, and snap. And it's gone.
Prestidigitate it, and the lollipop is gone.
Now...
Well, the lollipop itself I don't think would be gone, but the part that was stuck to him would be, and so he would just have a lollipop that had a lot of hair on it.
Fair.
Out of pure curiosity, while we're traveling, because I can turn into land animals, but I've never seen them to know how to turn into them.
Are you gonna ask me, are there any animals around?
I was gonna ask if there's any specific animals that I can, like, travel as we're traveling on the road, if I see any deers or things that, like, I can figure out how to transform into.
Roll me a nature check, yeah, why not? Nature, give me some natures.
I am very confused by all the land kelp on the ground that I don't get, because that's a mighty 5. So
I thought you were gonna tell me it's a 1, and I was like, no.
Nope, it's a mighty 5. No, I'm sorry, it's a 6. It's better. It's a 6. So is that upside down? No, it's definitely a 6.
I'm gonna say that it's kind of a quiet travel. You guys are fairly close to seaside, so the only animal you regularly see are seagulls.
Awesome.
So now you know what a seagull is, as it caused. But you already knew that because you saw it on the island. So
This is true.
Moving on. Travel happens.
Travel montage. Stories were shared.
Travel montage. You all discover something about each other that you enjoy.
You know, Archer, you have some rustic insights I've never considered.
Wow, that sure was a great traveling adventure, guys.
I learned so much about myself and others.
And if you'd like to know what happened, please subscribe on Patreon.
There won't be information there.
If you want to know what happens, use your imagination. Have a nice day.
But it will support our show.
Please also support our show.
We're supporting the fan fiction.
Please do, yes. You have fan fiction, send them to me.
Oh,
Might
God.
show up in the show. Okay.
No!
So you travel and you arrive at this beautiful city. Before you, there's mostly stucco, painted in reds and oranges. All the roofs are brown shingles, very European looking. It's surrounded by these very tall stone walls that also appear to be stone and stucco. The guards kind of check, the note that Gonathan gave you, which also apparently has like a writ of passage on the other side. And they let you through. They seem very pleasant. It's a very pretty almost European-esque, almost like Italian-esque kind of city. All the roads are brick. All the people are out and about bustling. There's the smell of fresh bread on the air. And there's what you can see is there appears to be what looks like a lot of actually, well, I guess give me a perception check. I want to see if you even would notice this.
14?
15.
11.
12.
Yeah, I'd say that's all enough for you guys to look around and notice that a lot of these people don't look like they actually live here. It almost looks kind of touristy. There's little cafes where people are kind of enjoying meals. And like I said, it looks like there's a lot of kind of people here on vacation. There's a lot of like nobles kind of dressed like they're here to relax. And there's someone at the front gate, like a little kid. And he's wearing a scally cap. And he's like a little elvish boy. And he's handing out flyers going, "Visit Lobely Gardens? Visit Lobely Gardens? Take a flyer, visit Lobely Gardens."
Now the trick is...
I'll take one.
Sapala takes one. What'd you say, Hank?
I was going to say, it's like Vegas, where it's like, the trick is don't stick your hand, and Paul's already got one. It's like,
Tia reads it with Sapala.
Ooh, Lobely Gardens.
Thank you, sir. So on the flyer that you have, it says, visit the beautiful, picturesque Lowby Gardens, most beautiful gardens in all of Aerei.
Hey, can we? Hey.
We're here on business.
But look, it's the most beautiful gardens. How can we miss out on that?
I mean, this is what the flyer says. You have to believe the flyer. They can't lie. That's the law.
There's a small painting underneath that looks like the gates to it, which are made out of apparently seashells and stucco, and have large topiaries on either side. They appear to be carved into dragon-like shapes.
Are they familiar-looking dragon shapes?
I guess you can roll me...
Oh, I was trying to see if it was resemblant of
if it resembled the painting of the gold dragon?
Of that or Bahamut.
If you want to roll me a religion check to see if it looks like Bahamut, you can do that, or you can roll me a history check to see if it looks like the painting that you had.
Dice keeps getting lower. That is a 10.
For religion or history?
Yes.
Both? Which one do you want?
Actually, I'm going to go with history. It's a 13 instead. Because I'm proficient.
It does resemble the gold dragon a little bit on one side. On the left side, it looks like a gold dragon made into a topiary.
I pick up a one of the things and I just look at it and I go,
There's a picture of a gate here and symbols.
Those are words.
Archer, can you not read?
What is read?
That answers that question. Okay. Well, I think you and I are going to have to work on a little something in our downtime. For now, it looks like the sign. It looks like the and he's looking at the flyer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the flyer says Lowby Gardens, the prettiest gardens around.
Prettiest gardens in all of Aerei.
He was paraphrasing. But, yeah.
So he just looks at the kid who was handing them out and goes,
Why did you just say that?
People like pictures. It makes it easier.
How does this say what you just said?
You're asking the kid that?
Archer's giving him brain busters. But if you just said it, how is it on the paper?
You write it with ink. Ink goes onto the paper and it stays there. I don't write them. I can't read either.
Oh.
Okay. So you can't teach me how read works.
I'll teach you how to read works.
I can tell you where the garden is. I can point.
I also can point.
It's that way, and he points to the right.
Hey guys, it's that way.
Yeah, he's right.
Fantastic. Let's go. And he also, he's trying to usher the group forward. He looks down at the kids like, you can't read and they have you working on a street corner? Where the hell's the schools?
Oh, I'm not old enough to go to school yet.
but he's old enough to work.
I'm 5.
This town is messed up.
No, I'm just helping.
New side quest, child labor laws.
I get a gold coin a day to help. And I don't have to come every day.
It's pretty good.
And it helps feed my brothers and sisters.
Oh.
Now I just feel guilty, and Hank reaches into his pocket and gets out 5 gold and just gives it to the kid.
Thank you. This is 5 days of work gold.
Yes.
He takes his hat off and he puts it in the lining of the hat and then puts the hat back on.
There you go. Keep your nose clean.
You say keep your nose clean, and the kid takes his sleeve and starts rubbing his nose.
I think his nose was pretty clean, actually.
Because I got dirt sometimes. I play in the dirt.
I mean, it looked clean to me.
This is why I don't lead. Let's go to the gardens.
Yay!
Yay to the gardens!
And I'm still on Barkley. I'm just kind of out of step in my step.
Tension, headache, and Hank, you just see the vein. The forehead vein.
Everyone give me a survival check to see if you can find your way to the gardens.
I got a 19.
15.
22.
1.
Did you say 1? 1 as in Uno? Oh, let me roll my fail scale for you.
Oh, jeez. Here we go.
She suddenly explodes in a fiery explosion.
The only ambush in tourist town.
We pass by a piano being lifted on a rope and it snaps. Oh no.
It's like there's 2 guys moving a glass pane.
It'd be so random and awful. Well, good news. It's only a 21%. So 21%. We're gonna say that for some reason Archer seems to know his way around. He's got his nose out and he's sniffing, and it seems like he's got his nose sniffing out the fresh grass and stuff or something, because he just starts beelining. But Barkley gets distracted while you're walking and starts eating ice cream that's on the ground. And so you get a little left behind as he starts eating the ice cream, but you catch up pretty quickly. But kind of after the fact, like it takes you a few extra minutes to get there because you start losing sight of the rest of the group.
So it's really a success scale for Barkley. I like it.
You guys make it to Lobley Gardens. It's this big, beautiful expanse that kind of opens up. You find the gate. It's pretty prominent, and you see the dragon topiaries on either side. There's another young man at the gate. He's taking coin, it seems like, for people to take tickets to enter into the garden. He looks a little bit older than the little man who was handing out flyers. And he puts his hand out and he says, 1 gold to see the garden, 1 gold per person.
All right, here you go. And Hank just he's buying tickets for everyone at a theme park for his little children. Just takes out his gold
For his children.
His ever dwindling wallet. Just hands him the gold.
Oh, so he takes the 4 gold very carefully, puts it into a satchel he has, and then very carefully hands out the 4 tickets to you. It's like on a roll of red tickets, you know what I mean? And he goes, there you go. Just if anyone asks if you paid, you show them the red ticket. It has the date.
All right. And Hank takes each ticket and specifically goes up to each party member. Is like, this is important. Do not lose this for the day. This is important. Do not lose this for the day. This is important. Do not lose this for the day.
Thanks, Dad.
I want to see you put it in your pocket.
So everyone has pocketed them, and then you proceed into Lovely Gardens.
All right, stay together, hold hands. Everyone hold each other's belt loops. We're not getting separated.
Essentially, the camera pans out, and you see the group of them all holding hands with Hank in the middle, leading like a very grumpy and bedraggled father.
It's like a grumpy version of Madeline at this point.
And the gate kind of closes behind you. And that's where the session will end.
Thank you for tuning in to Standard Array. Help our show grow by leaving us a review on your podcast player of choice and sharing us with your friends, players, and DMs. Also, please make sure to follow us on social media or on our Discord server for our next adventure. Links are in this episode's description.